Happy Tuesday. I hope you're having a sunny day today, and if not, you're welcome to visit us here in Honduras, where it is almost always a sunny day. We'd love to have you. So, since you can't be here today, I just wanted to sit and have a little chat with you and say hello and just talk a little bit about the local church. And here in Honduras, as many of you know, we work hand in hand with the local church. And I just wanted to contemplate a little bit together the calling that I strongly feel that we have as the body of Christ for the orphan. And we have a unique view on that, as in our foster care program, Identity Mission gets to partner, has the joy of partnering with our local government offices as well. And even now recently that we're in the pilot that all of you have heard so much about, even more so with the representatives from the capital of Tegucigalpa, their welfare office, so DNAF workers from there. And so I just was thinking on how, very obviously and continually, Lord, in his word, gives us, as the body of Christ, the calling to care for the orphans and widows in their distress in James 1:27. And then throughout the word, he continually calls on us to do that. And I don't know at what point, and maybe a scholar out there knows, did the government take on that calling? Like, at what point did the church drop the ball so much that it became, all in the hands of the government? And I'm not going to contemplate that too deeply because I think that's a much larger topic. But just thinking of where we are getting to do both. So when we operate and support the foster care program here, we do it alongside the local church and providing support services for the families and recruiting the families and so many other things, just building awareness in the community. And then obviously we work hand in hand with the welfare office, receiving the foster children, processing the parents, screening them, and all of those things. And so I must say, especially with the pilot, we've started to see even more and more difficulties in the government level of, making decisions of what's best for the kids. Like, there's so much politically involved, whether it's the climate for adoption in this country, the political positions changing, presidents changing, things like that. Just so much gets wrapped up into politics, when really the foundational thing in every case and every story is we want to do what's best for the child and give them the best services possible. And while that's hard on any level, it feels like it starts to get so much more complicated along, in the government level. And so I think even more so now that obviously this is a set thing, that the government runs services for orphan children and vulnerable families, and we have to do this partnership together. But I think even now it's even more crucial that the local church and the Christian body be involved, because all of those gaps of loving on the kids, helping them walk through healing, providing specialized services. The government's overwhelmed. The government swap resources are low, especially here in Honduras, a third world country, and other third world countries. And so I believe it's just even more crucial for us, the body of Christ, to answer that call, no matter how difficult it can get and complicated. But it's even more critical that we're a part of that journey for these families and children, and working alongside the government, because, government workers will come and go, and government political parties will change, and things will change continually. And so just wanted to contemplate with you even more today how much more important it is that the church stays steady in providing services and to being there and to being community to these families. So whatever way that you have that you can get involved, I just encourage you. I encourage you through your local church to be a part of orphan care locally and globally, so that we can keep being that constant for these families as the government goes up and down. So thank you for chatting with me today. Send me your thoughts on that. I would love to hear from you.